I'll wait because I'm patient. Hey, who's the first person in the building? Oh, I can't even see. What up? Say good morning. Hey, Cliff Matthews. Hey. Hey, Tracy Morris. Hello, Keisha. Here my people go. Here my people go. Here my people go. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Hey, Tamala. All right, let me get some lip gloss. My lips feel dry. My lips feel dry. And I haven't put on any sunblock yet because I'm about to go walking. And I put the thick white one because I don't want no sun. Don't give me no rays on this face, baby. Got to block it. Block them rays. You better be putting sunblock on your face. I don't care if it's cloudy, what? You still have to put sunblock because I did the research. The rays are still out there. Aging your skin, aging your skin. Y'all like, oh, your skin look good. You know why? Because I don't leave without sunblock, baby. It could be rainy, snowy, whatever. Sunblock goes on every day. Of course, sometimes I go outside and I forget, but for the most part, no, baby. I'm not leaving home without sunblock. What's up? Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So, when I was cooking with you guys, either Friday or Saturday, and I knew I shouldn't have turned that music on, but I was feeling nice, had a little cocktail, and baby, they blocked the whole video. So that video was trash. I had to throw it away. I had to delete it because they wanted me to do review. I'm not going to do review. Ain't nobody give me permission to put their music on. So I knew better. So, and that's only because YouTube was a part of it. Facebook probably would have let it slide, but that daggone, no, I'm sorry, that was Instagram. That was Instagram. They don't play. You're not a DJ. You're not on their list to be playing music over 15 seconds. You can't do it. Now, if it was real, because I think it's a certain amount of time, or if it was TikTok, but I wasn't. I was just on a regular live. So that was a waste of time. Let's talk about Miss Patty and Gladys. Okay, what y'all got to say about that? Anybody want to come live and talk? My hand is good, Farrah. Thank you. Yes, I got my raised garden. I only got one. I need two more. This guy is supposed to be bringing two today. So let's pray. Let's pray. So I knew exactly what was going to happen. I think Tamika said it too. Patty, God bless her heart, but for years has not had the wind. Meaning, you go to her concert, you're singing half the song, when they go like this and you sing the rest, that's the indication that I don't have it no more. But Miss Gladys, baby, Miss Gladys came to win. Gladys sounds amazing. She sounds so good that if she did a concert anytime soon, I'm going. Well, after COVID, I keep, like COVID is really messing up lives. After COVID, I enjoy it and I love seeing, I know Dion, when Dion came out, I had went to like refill my drink and came back. I was like, who's this lady? Because I didn't know. And I was like, oh my God, it's Dion. And Dion was doing her thing. She's 80. So that was a lot of legacy in the building. It was epic. Yes, she did. So Gladys was flawless. Yo, I love what Gladys had on. I love her hair. I wonder if that's a wig or her hair. Whatever it was, immaculate. I'm going to say it's her hair. Like, she's such a lady. She always looks great. Not that Patty doesn't. Patty looks good, but Patty's in her mirror. Patty's drinking, all of that. Like that drinking. Did you see her long glass? It was the glass for me. I was like, and in the mirror. I was like, Patty, I'm gonna just need you to concentrate on singing. That's all we really want to see. Like, stay out the mirror, stop sipping on whatever. You saw Gladys didn't have nothing to drink. Her chops were there. Her chops, her voice is so velvety and Rich. I like that they did the redo because Midnight Train Georgia came on really early. I said, "Oh, so we doing this now?" I was in the comments like, "Really? Are we doing this now?" I'm like, "Wow, that's quick." And then it came on again, and she sang the whole song. Oh my God, I was in heaven. I was like, "Yes" to the song. Yes. Petty is out there more. Gladys was awesome. Yeah, Gladys was really good. Patty had me cracking up. Patty called somebody a heifer. She called Swiss Beats babies baby. That's why maybe she shouldn't have been drinking. I'm like, not you're not gonna call Swiss Beats kids baby kids. And everybody was like, "Ooh," in the comments, not baby kids. I was hollering. Even I said it. I said, "Wow, baby kids." She is funny. Patty had all of her shoes. I know that was cute. All her shoes on trunk. She said, "You know what? I want to feel like I'm at concert." And I don't think I've been to a Patty concert, so I don't know what her routine is or her ritual, but I would assume she must have trunks with her shoes so she can do shoe changes. Don't know. Gladys, yes, Laney Lane. That she was singing flawlessly. She was like not playing. It got to a point where I'm not going to say it was uncomfortable, but it was like Gladys looking at her, looking at Patty. Let me say names. When Gladys was looking at Patty, like when it was Patty's turn to sing Patty's own songs, it looked to me like Gladys wanted to sing along to help her. And Patty, I mean, Gladys was just looking at her because all Patty could do would be like, "Girl, where the words? Where the words?" And then they was messing up her lyrics. And I get it. She was like, "I did those songs 30 years ago. I may not know every lyric. Just because it's mine doesn't mean like your mind don't forget. You know, it's pressure. You got a million people looking at you. It might be a little pressure. I don't know." But she didn't know her lyrics. She couldn't get the words out. And here's the thing. All now you realize, like when you're in your 20s and 30s and she's singing and riffing and doing all this and sounding good, it wasn't good for longevity because Gladys stayed in her pocket. Like her voice is her voice. Like I have a deep voice. If I started singing, I need to sing in my regular speaking voice, which bothers me because it's so deep. I want to sing up here, but that's not natural. So as I get older, this voice would stay consistent. So if I started singing in this voice, it could probably last me till I'm 80, 90. But if I'm up here like Mariah Carey and all of that, you're not going to be able to hold those notes when you're 60 and 70. You're just not. It's going to be gone. So you have to figure out what register you have to. And even Gladys said something about her voice is getting deeper and deeper or something like that. I'm like, yeah. And Patti LaBelle didn't take that into account. So she can't riff, Somewhere Over the Rainbow was a lot of riffing. There was a lot of songs she has, like you have to be able to. And she just couldn't. She had to sit there and dance in her seat and do whatever because she don't have the chops. But ABC's Come On, Patty, you didn't know the ABC song. Oh, I know, Patty shouldn't have been drinking. Patty should have been working out, maybe on the treadmill, saying A, B, get her wind up because she wasn't ready. And then on top of that, she was drinking. So it was more showmanship, I think, for Patty with the mirror, her shoes, her in the chair, where Gladys didn't need none of that. Gladys wasn't drinking. Gladys ain't had no shoe change, and Gladys sang her ass off, right? So I guess they balance, But Auntie Donnie was like, "Can I go put my jeans on?" Natasha, I mean, I really didn't know that was her. She's thin. She looked, I guess, okay. Someone better tell who's that? Tesla to slow it down. Who's Tesla? I don't know who that is. They was talking about each other's kids. Like, so when they started, it was like, I want to say a good 30 minutes of catching up, which is fine. But I feel like y'all probably was backstage. Y'all could have caught up. We didn't have to hear everything about the kids and the grandkids. Some of the stuff is great. I get it, to keep us involved. But it got very, very personal. And I was like, I know y'all saw each other back there. Y'all could have did that and maybe just did a little bit, like 10 minutes of that. I didn't need to know all of that. Yeah, she shouldn't have been drinking. Oh, Lisa, she was team too much. And it showed, because now I would never go to a Patti LaBelle show. There's no reason, because if she's not singing, it'll be the backup people, and I'm not coming to see the backup people. Now, if Gladys has, now if they go in concert together, then I don't have a choice, but I'm not going to see Patti. I think Patti, and I hate to say it, everybody, boxers have to hang up their gloves and runners have to hang up their shoes. And that's just me. I don't think the voice is there. In theory, we love her. We love her. She's made her mark. She's done us proud. She's everything. But singing, at some point you have to realize you cannot do it. Maybe not in a concert setting. That would be awful for me to pay for a ticket and you got the crowd singing, or you got the backup girls singing, or men singing. So I wouldn't do it personally. Patti was still hitting notes. Was she hitting notes? There's a difference in hitting notes and singing a song. So when I'm saying hitting the notes, she wasn't even singing the words. Like if she knows it's coming and she can get enough air to go, come on. Is that, are we counting that as hitting the notes? Like she ain't saying nothing else, but okay, here come that one note. No, that's not it for me. I need you to sing some words and then build up to that note. That's showing it. Monica was in the comments talking about pulling up because she couldn't get Patti's lyrics together. Oh, Patti couldn't get her lyrics together. Yeah, she needed some help. And I mean, if you go back and watch, you have to watch. Gladys was very sweet. Like it wasn't mean spirited or anything, but it was like she was rooting for her friend. Like, come on, girl, you got to know some of the words. Like it's your song. Like, where's the voice? Like even when she did know the words, she was mouthing them, but she couldn't say them because the voice isn't there. Tawanda Bailey, exactly. I didn't even know what. Oh, you didn't? Wow. Okay. Yeah. Y'all got to stay up on verses. Patti hit some of forgot the words. Yeah. Patti was a lot. I can't pass how long their nails are. Oh, I can't get past how long your nails. Okay. We talked about that already. Before this, even though I was working, I had nails. If you go back to my videos, I always had nails, and they would have been maybe, I don't think half because that's too short, but they were long. And I learned how to work with them. And I actually think it makes me a better costumer. And here's why, because you have to do and think about things slowly, because I am such a fast, So even in the house, it makes me slow down. Oh, don't pick up the pot like that. Use two hands. Don't do this. It makes me more dainty. And that's why I like my nails. For me, because I'm just all over the place. And now I have to slow down when I'm doing my garden. I have to go slow. And I need a little bit of slowness. Like I need to slow down a bit. But yeah, and I had to get white because I had a dream about me and some white nails, and she did not want to do white. She was like, really? Summer's over? I don't give a damn if summer's over. I want white nails, and they have sparkles. I don't know if you can see them, but they have sparkles, and they're so fun. Like this is short for her. She was like, that's it, because all the girls, the young people get them way, and I'm like, look at Cardi B's. Hers are claws, but these are great, and I love them. And then, I'm already saving all my photos of the next color or designs. I don't want jewels or anything like that when I'm massaging my locks. The jewels pull my hair out and all of that. So I don't think I'm gonna get anything like bedazzle or tricked out. But right now that I'm not working, I want to explore and have some fun, because again, if I start working, they'll just be a little bit shorter. So I'm gonna go with long right now. Yeah, so and the only reason I got mine done is because my girl is a celebrity stylist. Not that that means anything, but it does because the person she's working with right now, they have to get COVID tested like once a week. So she had a partition at her station. First of all, it was just me and somebody else, and they were way down there. And they don't, that's what I love too. It's only like two at a time in the place where they are. So she had a partition, she had her mask, I had my mask, and I had my face shield on. So, I mean, and we're like this. She don't want to get, she can't afford to get sick because she need that money. And I get it. And so I was very excited, you know, because I get COVID tested. She was COVID tested and we have a rapport. She was like, not a problem. She was actually even going to come here, but I'm like, you know what? Let's just do it there. They do their sanitation and all of that. I was like, I'm good. Last night's verses was for the culture. It really was. And I liked a lot of the words they said. And I don't know, for some reason, I thought about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Like, there's room for everybody. You do your style, I'll do my style. I feel like Nicki's having a baby. Cardi already had a baby. I feel like they should be in each other's lives. You know, I just think if there wasn't beef, they would probably be cordial and be like, girl, can I help you with something? You know, like, and I love that Megan is friends with everybody. She's friends with Trina. She's friends with Cardi. She's friends with Nicki. She's like, I'm not in this mess. Like, I love everybody. And I think that's the way you should be because as women, we need each other. Like, we're nurturers. And, you know, I know Nicki probably has a really good family base and friends to help her out. But it would be super cute if she had her baby shower and Cardi was there. Like, girl, I'm here for you. You know, like this. I don't know what the beef was about, so I don't want to talk out of place, but you know, these are divas that have done it for years. Like, are you going to be rapping at 70? I don't know. But they are standing the test of times and they're, what, 80? No, I'm sorry, 77 and 76 or something like that. And they're still, you know, and they talk about being together, and every time she had a song she would call Gladys and she was like, I called you for everything, Gladys. Like, that is so cute, you know, because if you can't if you can't beat them, join them. Not that there was competition, but if you recognize greatness, invite that greatness to your shit. That's what I took away from there. Like, okay, like, I have this great song and I really need her, so I'm gonna call her. I got another great song. So I mean, I saw the sisterhood in that, which was amazing. That's what I love. Cardi is very family oriented. Seeing them together would be great, right? Tamala, I say the same thing. Yep, I enjoy every minute. I did have Siri on here and it sounded good from my computer, so I was able to do my texting. I just turned the volume down here and I was able to do my texting on this because on the computer, all the emojis are white and, you know, like, so here you can make your hands black, you know, brown or whatever. So that's how I figured out how to do it. Because if I do it from my phone, then I can't really do anything else. Like from here, I could still check my text or do an email or whatever. And the music was on. I ordered food. I drank an entire bottle of champagne. Let me tell you about this Stuyvesant champagne. Let me get it. Oh my God. She's black. And she's from Brooklyn. And I ordered it, and I've been waiting for, where's my bottle? Oh, okay. Because you know Raelle is quick to throw something in the garbage. So, yeah, hang in there, guys. Don't leave me. I want to give her a shout out. Okay, a couple of people left. So, I saw this from Chick on the Scene on Instagram. From Chick on the Scene on Instagram. So Stuyvesant. So they were doing a review on it and they were just bigging it up. And I love champagne. I'm like, okay, tell me more. And then they said she was black owned. It was black owned, excuse me. And the young lady is from Brooklyn in Bedford-Stuyvesant. That was it. I'm from Brooklyn and I'm from Bedford-Stuyvesant. I said, sign me up. So I said, they gave me the website. They gave a little history about her. I believe the story goes she worked on Wall Street, and on the weekends, pre-COVID, let's say 5, 6 years ago, on the weekend, she would jump on a flight because they have the direct flight from JFK to France or wherever she would go. I guess this is from Italy. I don't know where this is from. Yeah, France. She would take a flight, go over there, and she would learn in like 48 hours. She would go every weekend and learn, meet people, go to different vineyards, learn about the grapes and the seasons and the whatever, until she was comfortable enough and she formulated her own champagne. So that's what I drank all day yesterday. Let me tell you something. It is so good. It's so good. Here's the problem for me being on the West Coast. It took too long to get here. That's my only con. It took like a month to get here. A month. She was at the Spice Suite. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was like, it took too long. Not only did it take too long, because I'm on the West Coast. So first of all, the price is what it is. Never going to knock you for your price. But delivery was long because I was on the West Coast, and there was an additional like $35 just to get to the West Coast. I'm like, listen here, boo. I will tell her, or I am going to email her today and say, you have to work on that charge because it's just a bottle. And I get Dwayne Wade has wine. It comes in the best packaging ever, and delivery is free. Yes, I know he's on the West Coast, but that doesn't matter. This bottle shouldn't be more than $10 for delivery. You got to figure it out. So therefore, I will not be purchasing anymore. As much as I love it, I can't, because it cost me damn near, it was close to 200, like a lot, because I bought 2 bottles. So I bought the set. It has the rosé and it has this, because I said, let me try the rosé. I did not care for the rosé. That's just me. First of all, I don't like rosé champagne, I'm finding out. Or I have not found the one that really suits my fancy. I have not. So I did not like it. So if I ever order again, it would be 2 bottles of this because I need the biggest bang for my buck. Meaning, if it's going to be an extra $35 for delivery, I might as well get 2 and get that $135 hit versus buying 1 and getting that $35 hit. So unless she goes into stores out here, and I feel like I'm mad because I really would love to support her, but 1, I can't wait a month, and 2, it's way expensive. The process of getting it to me. Her champagne price was on par for what I pay anyway. So I'm glad that I was able to try it. Maybe the next time I'm in Brooklyn, I will buy a case and have it shipped, to myself, but I can't do it. I have a couple of friends in New York. Maybe they can figure out how to purchase it and bubble wrap it and put it in a goddamn box and send it for $8, $9, because it shouldn't be that difficult. It came in bubble wrap. It wasn't. And here's the thing, Dwayne Wade's company, of course, he has way more money, and I get it, but packaging is packaging. You just have to find the right packaging. The packaging for this, I was surprised it made it. Let's put it that way. Again, love the wine. It just, for what I paid for, it was not the packaging I would have expected. So I'm paying premium. I think I should get premium. I give credit where credit is due, but that's all I'm going to say. The packaging wasn't what I expected, and that price to get it here, no ma'am. But if you're in the NYC area, they have, you could go to her website. I think it's stuyvesantchampagne.com. They will tell you what stores in the New York area carry it, and you should try it. It is really good. Like, I am pissed that I will not get any more for a while unless somebody sends it to me, because I can't go through that. And y'all know, I think I ordered over $2,000 to $3,000 over this pandemic on supporting Black causes or Black businesses. Without a doubt. Do not tell Royale that number. Y'all promise, right? Do not tell him. That's between us. T-shirts, candles, sage sticks, wine from Dwayne, wine from her, just stuff every day. But I feel good about it, but it has been expensive. So, and if I'm gonna pay my money, I really want the service. That's just me. I find that McBride wine at Total Wine. Is it good? I've never had McBride wine. Okay, I need to try that. Oh, the champagne is the bomb. Again, credit where credit is due. The shit is good. When I was pouring it and I started from the beginning, it felt good. I was like, ooh, I still got a whole lot more. Second one, I was like, ooh, it's good. It's getting low. Third, I was like, Jesus. You know why it got like that? Because I know once this is over, it's a wrap. And when I took my last one, we ordered Italian last night. I had a chopped salad and some spaghetti and spinach. And like, it was just perfect. When I did that last glass, I was like, fuck. First of all, I didn't realize I drank it all. You know, because when you grooving and you listening to Patty, and first of all, these lights are on. Hold on. I need the fan, and I'm not turning on the AC. Yeah, I was like, this is it. It was a sad thing. So now I have to go back to Vouv. I'll get some more of that. And that's $50, almost $60. I do like Moet, their nectar. Whew. I'm gonna just have to let those, be my champagne of choice for right now until I'm able to go back. Again, not gonna happen. I'm not ordering anymore. Not a headache. No, Tracy. That's the thing. I'm here. No headache. No headache. But again, I didn't chug the bottle. I'm a water drinker. I had water in between because I was trying to space it out. Like I knew I was going to drink the whole bottle. So I was like, okay, let me drink some. Let me have some water. Oh my God, I really want another glass. I want another glass. So then I would get another glass. No headache. So the tequila that I'm drinking to now that Tamika introduced me to, no more Casamigos for me. Casamigos give me a headache, but I would still, partake because it's a nice, clean tequila. But this one that I'm drinking now, which is gluten-free, it's a problem. It is delicious and no headache. No headache. And that's the key. Some wines will give me headaches. So I would rather drink some tequila with a squirt, on the rocks with a squirt of lime that's gluten-free, low calories, because I'm not adding any sweetener, like a tonic or anything to it. I would rather do that than drink 2 glasses of wine and wake up with that little slight, like I'm about to give you a headache. Like, you wake up and you like, oh God, please, you feel that pressure. When I wake up from the tequila, as you get up, you're like, okay, come on, headache. I know it's coming. Nothing. I woke up this morning the same way. I was like, okay, Lord, this will be the test. No headache. So I really like it, but I can't do that shipping and everything. Brown State Wines is Black-owned winery in Napa. Yeah, I need more Black-owned champagne people. I like champagne. Let's be clear. I love wine. Don't get me wrong. I love a good, I think it's Grenache, like a Grenache. But the Grenache, of course, that I like is like $50. I might as well buy a bottle of champagne. I love champagne. And moving forward, yes, of course, I'm still going to drink wine. I'm going to drink tequila, and I'm only going to drink. I'm going to drink more champagne because life is short, and I'm going to start doing the things that make me happy. And I love champagne. Bottom line, if you like champagne, whatever your thing is, you should do it. I love champagne. I love the bubbly. I love the glass. I love everything about it. I think it's so dainty, and I love mimosas. And sometimes I'll have a regular glass of champagne, and then sometimes I'll add just a little bit of orange juice. So right now I have my gluten-free vodka, love. I have my gluten-free, what is that? Tequila, love. And I know the champagne that I love. It's either the Moet Nectar or I think it's Veuve, the orange. That's it. That's what I'm going to drink. Now, I keep bottles of red. I have all kinds of bottles of red. But now I'm not in the mood because I don't want to get a headache. This is pretty good. It doesn't give me a bad headache, but I can't drink the whole bottle. I'm trying this. I haven't opened that yet. And then I have, so when you go to World Cost Market, it is nice to walk down their wine aisle. And that's what I did. And I got a bottle from Spain. I got a bottle from Portugal. No, not Portugal. Is this one South African? Like, I just went to different regions and I picked a red, and I picked a red. That's why I love Cost Market, because you can actually see, it's not big, first of all, and they have them by regions, and you just pick one and just try it. I'm all for trying stuff. This one might be from Chile. I can't even read it. Jesus, it's so light. But I love the packaging. I love this gold netting, and I love when it has a Savino. I love when they have like certain little marks on them, like make it look special. I don't know where this red blend is from. Oh, this one's from Portugal, right? Yeah, so I have wine. Don't get me wrong, but I have to narrow down what is it that makes me tick. And what makes me tick right now is champagne, tequila, and vodka. Not in one day, of course. Stay strong. Up on my wine for the winter. Just ordered a case from St. Julian. Oh, Tamala, are they black? Do they have any champagne? My coworker used to talk about me because I drank champagne. Who cares about drink champagne, girl. Another black-owned vodka. What's the tea? Oh, really? Really black-owned vodka. Interesting. Champagne makes you feel like you are celebrating. Exactly. I love champagne. And when you say it, people are like, champagne? Why not? Why not? I love champagne. Oh, it's not black-owned. Okay. But let's be on the lookout. Let's do some research. Okay, so for Thursday, the April and Tamika show, y'all need to watch P.S. I Love You. Get to that. Also, we are going to be checking to see, you don't need to tell us what's in the journal, but we are going to be accountable and write something on the pages. April has nothing on the pages, but April will have something on her page come Thursday. Tamika and I are also reading All About Love. And we were supposed to read chapter 1. I read chapter 1 and my mind is blown. Just, I've been in love. I'm in love. I've been with the same person for over 20 something years. And I just learned so much in that first chapter about love that I sat on the couch drinking something and I read it. And I didn't when I read, I like to have pen and paper because I like to write down the things that hit me. And it was so, DWP here. Did I pay the bill? Yes, God, I paid the bill. Gas cup. First of all, only 2 things make me scared on this street. Okay, he running. Where he going? I hate that they get to come to in your yard. I'm getting a lock for there. You need to fucking ring my bell before you come in my yard. So he all on the side looking at the meter. And he checked the thing. 2 things make me scared on this street. When I see the gas company and the DWP, it will stop me in my track if I'm leaving, or even if I see them out the window, I immediately go, did I pay them? Because I don't want them walking up to my door. I think we've been here 20 years. I think they walked up to my door maybe 5 times in 20 years. It's not fun because that means you did not pay your bill and they want to check. So I have to remember, I paid them both. So he should not be knocking on this door. Gas company was here the other day. I got so nervous, I drove to the corner, stopped, looked on my phone, bought up the gas company. What's your bill? $200 due. I said, you know what? Even though I don't want to pay it in full, let me pay it in full. And I paid it because that one I forget about because it's always low in the summer because we don't have on the fireplace and between cooking outside or whatever, it's not crazy. But I said, let me pay it because they are hungry for money and they may just, try and do something and I'm not home and the boys are home. So I paid it. So I'm good. He is not knocking on the door. If I leave, that means he needs to see me for something, but he ain't there. Okay, so back to that. We need to find Black-owned champagne companies. That's our thing. We're going to write in our journal. We're going to watch P.S. I Love You, and we're going to look for Black champagne businesses because I need to. And then when we find them, yes, that book is awesome. Yes. So now I don't want to go ahead of Tamika, but I think I'm going to have to because I'm ready for chapter 2. But no. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back to chapter 1, reread it because not only did I not have my notebook, I didn't have any stickies. At least I could have put the page that I needed to write something that was profound. I don't know what pages, that they're on. So I'm going to reread it. There's nothing wrong with rereading it. So I'm going to reread it and have my notebook, not my journal. I'm going to have my notebook, which is somewhere around here, and I'm going to write it down because it was so deep about love and caring. How, and I'll just tell you this one part because, then I wanted to run upstairs and kiss my husband because we both grew up on the East Coast. We both got beatings. I got beatings as a child. He got towed out the frame. And now we're together in this union and I know no better. So my son Joey got whoopings from me because I got whoopings and you do something wrong, you whoop. I didn't know. So we have Royce and Ross, and as kids, they were mischievous. They're boys. And I just would get the wooden spoon or whatever. It's like, I'm about to beat them. And Royale was like, you're not beating my kids. Your kids. Hello? And we had to have a come to Jesus moment. And the kids are looking at us like, what they talking about? I guess I'm not getting a beating. Royale was like, no. You will not beat my kids. And I said, Royale, when I tell them to do something, I need them to do it. And I need them to have, and I think I said something to the effect of, I need them to have the fear of me. Meaning, if I do this or should I do this, oh, mom is going to get me. And he was like, well, we're going to figure out how they can still not fear you, but understand the importance of not doing something because they're going to get in trouble. They're going to get on punishment or they're going to get a nice little talking to. And I remembered, so if Royce is 21 and Ross is 19, so they were probably 2 and 4 when this happened, or let's even say 3 and 5, that I had to walk away and think about what he said because it didn't make sense to me because I was like, beatings work for me, beatings work for you. Why can't we beat them? Like the concept of not beating. And then you realize that mentality is awful. It is just awful. You don't beat somebody or abuse them if you love them. You just don't. And I was like, when I read it in the book, I was like, because I'm not saying all, African, I'm going to talk about our race because I know we beat our kids and we say, I'm beating you because I love you. No, you don't. Because you would not beat or hurt someone that you love. But I think out of fear of us not wanting our kids to go out in the street and do something, we feel like we're going to get to it before the cop beat you over the head, the teacher beat you over the head, or you just get jumped over the head. You know what I mean? So we're trying to, I don't know if we're trying to prepare them or get to them, beat them. I don't want to say so bad, just beat them so they'll never do the thing. So when they're out there, they're not going to get beat up, if that makes sense. And I think that's what my goal was like. I'm going to teach you so you don't get it from the cops. I'm going to teach you before a racist person, whatever. And that mentality is dysfunctional. It's dysfunctional. Yep, you don't, and now I'm like, thank God Royale got to me. Royale didn't read that book. It was common sense. Royale was one of 14. He was one of 12 boys. So his mother used to kind of tell on them when the dad came home, and they would have to line up for their beatings. And Royale said he probably got beat the worst because he's a smart mouth, he's the comedian, and his mother being so overwhelmed with that many children in the house was like, beat him. So Royale got a lot of beatings, and I'm just happy that his mental is not fucked up, because he damn near says they were bad. Imagine your father coming home. He's got 12 kids, or 13 at the time, in the house. Some were older, maybe two were older, whatever. It's a gang of them. He's tired. They were never on welfare. His father is an electric person and a plumber. I forgot, master contractor, whatever. So he was out there fixing people's houses, coming home beat. And your mother, first thing, his wife is like, so and so did this, and so and so did this, and so and so, and he just want to come in the house, take off his shit, take a shower, and eat. And you got your wife, get him. So he got to make her happy. So he get him, and he mad, like he tired. He don't want to have to do it, but he's like, I need her to be quiet, and I need, don't give your mom a hard time. So I say all of that to say that one or two pages in the book about beating and how people grow up fucked up, and I'm like, Royale probably saved Royce and Ross's life, because I just thought I should beat him. But of course I love them. But I didn't beat them. Now, did they get a little get your hands off? Yes. But they didn't get tore up like I did. They didn't have to go get the switch and get waxed like I did. They didn't have to go get the brush and get killed like I did. And if I got killed, I can't imagine what Royale did. My mom was beating me. Not that she wasn't strong. But here's the thing. I don't feel any type of way. I know she loved me. But for some people, it registers because I know Ross is the one. I'm glad I didn't beat him, because me and Ross wouldn't have a relationship right now. Because Ross, even when I say now, I'm going to punch you in your face, he's so offended. He's like, you would hit me? Like, he can't, because we didn't beat, he can't even, the concept is alone to knock him out. He's like, I don't know who you are. You would hurt me. And I'm like, Ross, I would never punch you, but I'm like, I will punch you in your face. And he gets, you would hit me? So imagine if Ross would have got beatings. Ross wouldn't be living here. I think at 18, he would have been gone. He would have been gone, because he's that kid. He's that person. Like, if you love me, why are you hitting me? And I'm so glad. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Royale. Because we wouldn't have a good situation. Now, Joey, I feel bad. And Joey is a little scarred. He was like, you beat me. Yeah, I did. Every now and then I did beat you. And he just, it wasn't bad, but hurting somebody is hurting somebody. You don't know how they're going to accept it or feel it or whatever. And, he gives his kids pow-pows, stop. But I'm talking beatings, where you go in the room, you taking off your shirt, your thing, whatever, and you getting beaten. I didn't beat Joey like that, but the point is he got beatings. I didn't know. I was young. And we didn't beat Royce and Ross. Oh God, here go this cat. Lord Jesus. Did I tell y'all the other day he left me a rat head right in the front? Y'all don't understand my life between the raccoons and the cat. So the cat is right here. So every day before I go outside now, we have this much glass at the top. I look out like this every morning, because a week ago, I didn't tell y'all, because I'm like, they won't believe all the shit I go through. I went out there, he's right there, and I didn't look. I didn't do my due diligence. And I went out there because I watered my trees and my plants, and I was watering. and I pulled the cord, and I came in the house to get some bug spray. I was like, oh, these, let me spray before the mosquitoes get me. As I was coming back out, I saw this thing. I thought it was a rock. I was like, oh, it was the little mouse head, and all you saw was the white teeth. It was the little peanut head. I screamed. Mind you, I had walked past it like three times, and only because of the view of me coming out. Now, if I'm coming up the walkway, all you would see, it looks like a rock. But because I was coming out and something said, look down, and I zoomed in, it was a mouse head. So now I'm like talking to myself, bitch, why are you afraid? You don't walk past it 3 or 4 times. Get over it. And I did. I put my big girl panties on. It must have been about that big. I said, April, you don't walk through it. So I got the hose, turned it on powerful, and it killed me to have to put the water on it. Something about it just drives me crazy. I just put the water on it, and I pushed it until it was in the dirt in the flower bed, and you couldn't see it. I showed Ross. I said, Ross, what is that? Ross, this. Ross is like, ah! And ran upstairs. That's my protection. He saw the mouse head and he ran upstairs. I said, Ross, help me. He was like, not in a million years. And I'm like, then I got mad later on that day. I had to have a talk with him. I said, Ross, listen, there are going to be some things like we're buying a house maybe in North Carolina, Atlanta. We're going to see some things. And I need to know that you would protect me. I can't be protecting you. I said, and right now, if there's a cockroach or any type of body parts left over from this goddamn cat, everybody taps out. Everybody taps out. They can't do it. They go like, I'm good. I can't do it. Royce is like, not going to happen. Ross, Mom, I can't do it. Royale's at work. And I'm like, why does it always fall on me? And now I'm upset. So I'm like, I got to go out in my garden because he left a rat a month ago. And we didn't know what it was. It looked like pebbles again. It was actually the kidneys. No, it wasn't the kidneys. I'm sorry. It was the lungs and the head. So he do not like the head. And again, and Royale was here. He was like, I'm not going to get it because all of y'all are foolish. Somebody better go get it. They went up in their room like it was nothing. So again, I said, okay, it can't move. Let me inch out. Let me get the hose and I'm going to just hose it. So now I know to just hose it out of my way. But my eyes are closed. I'm like, not even nowhere near it. I'm like, oh my God, let me get my aim better. So I say that to say we go through that in this house because I guess Royale was out a lot while I was raising the boys. And anything I saw, I lost my mind. So they lose their mind. They don't even know what they're screaming about. So you have to be very careful. That is a tip for you moms that are alone with the kids. You got to toughen up because you can't let them see that you're scared. Now, my grandbaby Asha in Texas, she ain't afraid of nothing. So when she visit, if there's a cockroach that comes from outside or any type of spider, they're like, Asha, and she'll come down. Yes, can you get that? She get the smallest piece of whatever. Sure. And they're like, Asha is a G. I love when she hear, baby, he don't care either. Baby, can you get that? He go get it. I think Jolie is a little afraid. So I say that to say the cat just walked by. Y'all don't know my life. And I'm not lying. Like, y'all don't know my life. If I was to record everything, y'all would be like, she lived out in the goddamn forest. Nope. I don't understand. I think because I have fruit trees, I have a lot of flowers because I'm trying to, give back to the universe and the bees and everything. And I don't know if it's attractive to certain things. I didn't want to tell y'all, but there's a raccoon in the cage right now. Not a lie. And I'm going to videotape it when the guy comes. There's a raccoon because I told Royale, let's just keep setting the trap and see if more raccoons. But we caught one the other day too. So this is the third one in 5 days. So number 2, I had spray paint. Don't judge me. I have to get rid of, I have to understand he can't get out the cage. So I walked up to the cage. I have this red spray paint and I just sprayed a little bit of his fur, because what's not going to happen is the guy who's picking up, he better not be letting them off at the corner and them coming back. So he has yet to bring back the cage that has the red paint on it, because I know he might feel some sort of way, like they're watching me, testing me. Yeah, I have to, because I don't understand why every other day we have a raccoon and you leave that way. So are you just like taking them down the street and letting them go? So Royale was like, don't feel bad, because we're paying him like $50 a raccoon. So he is making a lot of money and he's here a lot. And I'm like, I can't tell one raccoon from another, can you? So I have no choice but to spray him, because it's like tagging a lion, or tagging because you want to know, oh, so-and-so is back. We have that tag on them. We know it's the same one. I have to have some type of tagging system. So I just, because they're like this in the cage, and I just sprayed a little red. Now, if a new raccoon come with red, then I know you taking my money, dude. Then we have a problem. So he has yet to bring back the cage that has the red, because he probably really had to take him out to the wilderness. And this one, I'm going to spray the same way, because I need to make sure the same raccoons aren't being let off a block or two, because they know, they're familiar. They'll come right back. When I tell y'all don't know my life, y'all just don't know my life. It's crazy. I hope the cat didn't bring you a present. I will walk out there very gingerly. That's the word, because he just came up and he just went on the side. So my window's right there, and I just saw him tiptoe by. So that means something is going on. And then one day I went to, I told you he had a dead rat over there, but it was body parts. Again, me watering. I thought it was rubble until I saw the tail, and like he leaves a piece here and a piece here. Then I go crazy. But again, I said to myself, you have been all around this tree, because I'm looking at each pomegranate trying to figure out when can I pick them. And I walk right past it, because I'm not thinking, I'm thinking of a big thing. And what I see is he eats what he wants, and he don't eat the tail. I don't know where the tail was. He don't eat them. So I said to Royale, I love the cat, because knock on wood, we have never, ever had anything in this house. So if you ask me if I had the stuff outside, do you have mice or rats or whatever? I'll be like, no. Now, possums and raccoons, but the cat tells me once a week there are little rodents. It's outside. There are. I don't see them, but he finds them and he kills them and eats them and leaves them for me and the neighbor. So I would never say, I would have bet my money like never. I seen a mouse one time outside, and the whole time we're here. Now at night, sometimes you see them on the wire, but they're going across, and I'm like, oh my God, what is that? But on the property, in our house, in the garden, never. So the cat is a good thing, but he got to stop leaving his little parts with us. Like, he's finicky. He don't like the lungs and the tail and the head. I'm like, and it was like, Royce was like, that is a perfect science project, because it was intact. When when I was in school, we had to dissect the frog's heart or something. When I say it was perfectly intact, all we needed was formaldehyde and put it in a jar. We could have taken it to somebody's school. They could have did a science project on it. It was perfectly red. I was like, why me, God? Yeah, Tennille, I don't need no gifts. Trying mothballs for the cat. Well, first of all, as much as I talk about the cat, we need the cat. So I don't want to run the cat off, but I did get some spray. Somebody sent me, who was it? Someone on Instagram sent me a spray like this, peppermint and whatever. I finally got it in the mail. So I did order that. So I'm taking heed. I'm listening. So my job today is to go out water my plants, then go in the back. I got one raised. I'll do a videotape. I got one raised planter, and I'm going to put my okra on one side and my lettuce and so forth, like arugula. I feel like that will grow really fast. So it's raised. Then Royale has to put my chicken wire. We have chicken wire. I still want it enclosed. And he'll have one piece that just opens. So 3 sides will be nailed, one will be open so I can get in there, water, pick, or whatever. Because I think with the raccoons in their hands, they can climb. So I don't think that even though it's raised, it's going to help when it comes to the raccoons, but the possums won't be able to get up there in any other rodents. I don't think they will be able to climb up there. Oh, I heard when they do that, they're showing off. They did a good job. Joyce, he don't have to prove nothing to me. I understand because that's what everybody. Wait, what? You think the guy's letting? I do. Hey, Dave, there's no way. Like Royale set the trap. Was it last night? Last night's for shits and giggles. And there's a raccoon in it right now. 2 days ago, he picked up a raccoon. That's the one I sprayed red. A day before that, he picked up a raccoon. So it's like, yeah, I take it far. That's what he says. But every day there's a raccoon. Nobody, and I don't understand why I think because I am growing vegetables, it's worse. But I just can't figure out, unless they're in everybody's yard, like they start from it's like 5 houses that way, and then we're the 6th house. Unless they play in the pool, drink water, pop over here, let's see what's popping. Oh, they got some food, and they go in our cage. Maybe they go from house to house to house. I don't know. All I know is that I don't want them landing here and hanging out. When I say I cannot believe there is a raccoon in the cage, I am not kidding. Like, I am pissed. I am pissed because there's no reason. It's sad the way I got to go outside. It is absolutely sad the way I have to go outside. But I have no other way. Is it one? Oh my God. Oh, that squirrel. Jesus. Where do I live? Okay. Let me open up. Oh, he looking at me. Look at him. Now that's some scary shit. Look like he got a mask on. Oof. And I love my backyard. I don't understand. Okay. Hi, little raccoon. I'm going to have to spray you in a little bit. Where did you come from? Can y'all see him? Y'all can't see him. Okay, where is he? Shit, I might as well have to spray and just spray him. There he is. You're big. Yeah, you're getting sprayed because I need to make sure you don't come back. Can y'all see him? Another coon. Can y'all see him? He's making money. Yeah, I don't believe him. Because he, do I say he looked like the last one? That's stupid. Hey, were you here last week and we caught you? Hi. Don't look away. You are huge. Can y'all see him? He's big. Told you. And got the nerve to be looking away like he's shy. I can't believe I'm out here this far. But let me tell you, so I got new netting for the gazebo, but we just put it up so they don't, rip through it again. Here's some of the stuff I'm growing. Can y'all see that? Yeah. That's my tomato. That's a tomato they toe up. This is sage growing. Oh, it's coming up. Oh, look at my little lemon tree with a little bud. Y'all can't see it. Okay. And then here's my planter. Can y'all see it? My raised planter right there. So there's my okra. So I'm going to fill this all with dirt. And That's my little tomato plants down there. And in this one, I don't know what I'm going to, since this is fresh, I don't know what I'm going to put in this one. I just put it on top of something, and I think they would have a harder time trying to get up this one because it's all plastic. But this one, I feel like they might grab onto this metal right here and get on in. But this is my okra. Yes, boo. So I got some work to do. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Since I showed y'all, I do not have to videotape that shit later. But yeah. Oh, he laying down. Now I feel bad. I don't dislike them. I just, for my grandbabies and everything else, I just feel like they carry diseases. I don't want them. I just don't want them around. Y'all could have helped me, because now I'm going to be scared to go out there and spray paint them. Just put a little squirt on them. Little squirt. But I have to. And I can't ask Royce and Ross because they won't do it, which is crazy. And they're in class right now. They probably like, you're so loud. Do you have to be so loud? Oh my God. I got to go. So let me do my thing. I'm going live on Instagram at 4 with my very sweet girlfriend, Angel. You need to tune in. Angel has 4 boys. I've known Angel for a long time. She's called That Chick Angel on Instagram. She's got a lot of followers. She's doing a lot of big things. Her husband has now joined in, and he's doing stuff on Instagram, and they're super cute. I love millennial couples that are doing it, and they look up to me and Royale, like, because we've been through it. And so I feel like I can give them a helping hand. It's like 2 couples like that, them and Michelle and Sean Everett, who have the Double Dutch Aerobics. Those are like my babies, because especially Sean and Michelle, they're from Brooklyn. That means nothing. But they've been following us for at least 10 years, at least, because they were dating. And now they're married 7 years with 2 kids. So we've known them and they're super cute. It's back when we were doing Karaoke Wednesday. If y'all know us, y'all were back in the day when we were doing crazy stuff online. Before live was live. There was no live. So we're talking 2010, 2012, long time. And so I love them, and I have the honor of interviewing her today. And I just have questions for her, because she didn't want any. When she had her one son, she was like, that's it. Then they messed around and had twins. That went viral because she went I'll save that. It went viral. I'm going to put the clip up. And so I'm going to talk to her today, see where she is. They're in their second house. They bought one house, so now they're in the second house, and I know that they've already outgrown that house, so I know they're going to be buying another house. She's just super sweet. She's an actress. She's just down to earth. She is just sweet, and I'm so glad that she said yes. They were on the Love Docs. They were on Saturday. My cable's not working, so they're coming Wednesday to fix it. We've been trying to fix it. We can't figure it out, so they have to come. So I missed it. I wasn't able to see it, but they were on the Love Docs. I think that's what Black Love Docs this last Saturday, 2 days ago. So they were featured on there. And so I have her today. So I feel great about that. I'll put it up on Facebook. And you guys should watch. And if you have any questions for her, and I want more questions, because I don't want to just sit there, and it's more like a conversation, but I want you guys to kind of get to know the people. So if you have a question, I think you should just put it in the Q&A. There's something where you can park it, and I can see the questions are sitting there, and I can press one at a time and ask her a question. Maybe, how is it having 4 boys? 4 boys. She couldn't get a girl like me. That's why we didn't go 4, because I know I would have had a boy. And I really want a girl. And I think she wants a girl, but I think they're done. But those are questions and stuff we will talk about. I know I shouldn't feel bad, because he wrecked havoc, whoever taught my netting, and we had to buy netting. And I had someone on Instagram just send me money for the netting. Like, I didn't even ask. It was so sweet, because I have my Cash App there, and it said to help out for the netting. I don't know her. I don't think she even is a like a family member. It was just in my Cash App, and I was like, God is good, but I appreciate it. I did send. Only thing, when you send a heart, you can't send thank you, thank you. And I tried to find her, but I really couldn't find her. It was weird. So I just hearted it. I said, thank you. You know, what else could I do? You know, but say thank you. That thing cost $150 plus shipping. And then I had to put it up. I had to take the raggedy one down and put that up. Not a game. Hard as hell. Your arms are killing you. You got to take each hook out. It's like putting up a shower curtain, each hook around the whole thing. And then I had it wrong because I didn't realize, because it's a square, I thought it was equal sides. No, one side is longer than the other. Of course, I put the short side on the long side. Had to take it all down. Y'all don't know my life. Y'all do not know my life. Yeah, I don't know who that was, but it was so sweet. To all my people from YouTube, thank you for hanging in. It's not many of y'all, but thank you. Tamanika is over there. Thank you. Trying to get them YouTube views up. Woo! I don't know how people do it. I do not understand. Yeah, that was so sweet. Unsolicited, saw the video, sent me the money. I'm like, wow. So what I'm going to do too, and this is my thing, not April and Tamika, not Rael and April. This is April's thing. I am going to figure out, and I'll probably put it on my IG, because I saw maybe one or two people doing this, and I am going to start doing it. I'm going to start asking for $1, $2, whatever. Like yesterday, I went out to brunch with my girlfriend, and you know, I want to be able, like a waitress, I want to be able to gift them something. I want to be able to see somebody getting off the bus and giving them $100 and saying, go get your pass for the month or whatever. Like things like that. People at the grocery store, when they get to the registers, like, no, your bill was 75 and they're like looking for 75. No, it was paid for. That's the kind of stuff that makes me excited. You know, some people are going to be humble, maybe not want to take it, but I know when I was single with Joey, and I say this again, anything that I could have gotten, I was appreciative, because I was the type that didn't like to ask my grandparents for stuff. So I really worked hard. I worked at FedEx, I told you guys, because I had to make sure I had medical insurance for Joey. But I want to pay it forward. So I'm going to figure out how I can do it. I know this one girl, she has like 1 million followers, but she just asked for like 25 cents, $1, whatever. And she always has a gang of money for these waitresses and people, you know, because if you got 100,000 people sending you $1, oh well, you know. So, but she has a kind heart. And then somebody came on my live last time and was like, let's do it. So she must do it as well. So I already DM'd her to see how she does it, you know, and everybody has their own method. Like I could take a little bit of hers, a little bit of the other young lady, and just figure out. But of course I would videotape it. I'm not going to just say, oh, I did it. You know, I'll do it in a way like I'll just walk up and say, hey, how are you? How's your day? Like, how much does it cost you for a bus pass? Maybe they'll think I'll need one and tell me. And at that point, maybe I can present them with money. Be like, you know what? My viewers want to pay it forward and we're buying you a bus pass for, or maybe I'll buy the thing. I don't even know how to buy one. I'll figure it out. But that's what I'm going to do. That's what I want to do for me. Pay it forward. And like, oh my God, like if the gas company was open, because right now I'm going to ride by and see if it's open, if DWP and the gas company are open. Because that's how you get them. Because they be on that line. Usually if you're on that line, you are on your cutoff notice. Let's be real. You're on your cutoff notice. You're like, they're no longer taking it in by mail. You need to come in. And maybe I can catch one of those people because I see them with their cash and, you know, they have that look in their face like I need to pay this before we get cut off. I hope that's still open because that's a good way. Like, just be the gas woman or the DWP person. Like, they hear about it, like, oh my God, this person was there. And, maybe they'll look forward to, like, am I going to be the one? Like, you see those challenges, like, dang, I hope I'm there at the right time, at the right place. So if they're open, and they probably are, because that is something that we need, but it's probably social distancing. It's probably, they have to wait in line 6 feet from each other. Just like if the banks are open, I'm thinking they should be open. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll let you know when it starts. And that's why I have my Venmo and my Cash App going by, because for such a time, either we do $5 Fridays or whatever, I wanted to have that. But now that I'm also thinking about this, it's there, so I don't ever have to put it up on this platform. All right, so I'll let you guys know. Let me go deal with this raccoon. Seriously, I got to psych myself up to go out here and spray his tail. I can do it. All right. Oh, I've been on here an hour and 10 minutes. I love you guys. I will see you later. I really want to make some cookies. So if Royale is coming home, I saw this on BuzzFeed, and I'm dying to try it. I was supposed to do it up in Grand Canyon, but there wasn't enough time in the day with all the activities we had. But I want to try it tonight. So maybe Royale will help me, or he can videotape me while I make these cookies, because it's like a shortcut, and I would be surprised. Like, if they come out the way I think they are, I'm ecstatic. So maybe you'll see us later, and I would go on this platform, YouTube and Facebook, and then have him videotape it live on Instagram, because I feel like Instagram is getting cheated right now. All right. Love you guys. Bye.